It's Monday and I think I barely need my hat and my gloves because it is degrees warmer. Like, I don't know the temperature, but it feels tropical, guys. Everything's melted. The air is mild. It feels totally different, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's different morning altogether.
Hawaiian shirts and fruit mocktails for breakfast. Go on.
Well, we've had a very, very severe week of winter weather, the longest spell we've had for quite a few years, really. Hard frost every day. There was some days sunshine, which made it nice, but Saturday was bitterly cold, very keen. I had to go and get a sledgehammer to break the ice on the troughs. And yesterday again was very keen. We took us quite a while, about 20 minutes to thaw a tap out because the Highland cows on the moor needed water. And yesterday afternoon I was zonked. I guess because I know we'd done the job, so I'd lit the fire and come into the room and I thought that was it. So this morning it's totally different. It must be, it's degrees warmer. It has rained quite a little bit, it's dropped in the night. So there's no ice to break this morning, and all the grass is free from snow, so they'll be able to nibble a bit of grazing where there is some, so hopefully it'll be a little bit easier this week.
So it's a bit slushy and melting and misty now. All those lovely views are hidden. So today is Tuesday and the landscape has gone back to green, muted colours, just a bit of snow under the wall sides and much milder. The sheep have all gone down the field to graze. They're not around the feeders, so I think they're pretty content. And the ground is a bit muddy, not too bad. So I'm just going to start making the morning drinks, and today the kettle's broken. So last week it was the boiler, this week it's the kettle. It won't stop boiling, it sort of doesn't know how to stop. So that's a bother. What's going to break next? Hi, good morning. It's Thursday today. And it's nearly 7:30. It's raining outside. It looks a bit dark this morning, a bit gloomy. And the first job is that we're bringing down the cull ewes. So the cull ewes are currently mixed with last year's lambs. We have a group of lambs that were lame that we couldn't sell in the store sales. We're going to keep some of them for us, for the farm shop, for meat. Some of them we've marked to keep, like Bambi and Phantom. And then the cull ewes are the ones that we're not breeding with, so they will go to the market and be sold today. And yeah, I don't feel sad because that's the wrong word, but I do feel a little bit sentimental. I always say thank you to them when they go because they've done us, good service, and we're grateful, or I'm grateful to them. So I'm like, thanks, ladies. I hope that whatever happens next is okay, because I presume they're going to be going for meat. Probably would they go for like pet food? I'm not sure. But it's kind of getting to the end for them. But I do always feel like it's better for them to leave the farm that way than to walk up the field and find a dead sheep or have one that's suffering, because I always find that to be harder. Go on! Go on! Go on! Go on! Whee! Hi team! Hi team! Hey Mary! Hello. Come on! I will lead them down. Come on! Hello. Come on! Come on! Well, hey. Thank the God above for lights. As the sun is not going to shine for us this morning. Yeah, so this is the lamb group. All we've got left now will be the lambs. They're the ewes in the pen. And then Mary gets to stay because she's the boss of all of us here at Dale Farm. Born in 2010 and retired a couple of years ago. She is just my pet, aren't you, Mary? So back up we go with these guys. So do we have a system, boss? Tell me what's happening.
Well, we're just going to read, these cull ewes are now going to market. We're going to have to just read their ear tags to put on the movement paper. And two that have lost the tags, I just put our tags in because they go like slaughter tags.
So I will put the ear numbers down here, and then we'll what? Put a spray on them?
Just so we know I've looked at them.
Right. Who's going to spray? I'm going to read the number because
yeah.
I've probably got better eyesight.
Say that again. Can you hold that?
Yeah. Showing that. Then it's quite dark in here and the numbers are quite small. And on this one, for example, on the other side, let go, it was... it had grimy earwax on it, so you have to clean the earwax off. But we've got there, haven't we? Yeah. I don't mind clearing off your earwax, ladies. Are you happy with them?
Yeah, just looking at are they any a bit empty?
And it is their breakfast time, so they will have been expecting some breakfast, so I've just dropped them a little bit of hay in to keep them having something to eat, a little bit of a nice last treat before they get loaded into the trailer whilst we do our paperwork. Well, it's just come really heavy rain. Now it's eased off a bit, but it's still barely coming down, blowing a bit, so it's just not very nice to be out.
Come on.
I've got the hay on the back of the Kubota and Dad has got two bales, one on the front, one on the back of the tractor, and so we are heading up to feed around. It's been very wet, but it's drying up a bit now. The sheep have been getting a combination of haylage, which is the round bales, and then hay in the long feeders. The haylage we started giving them that about a month ago, and we noticed that they were wasting quite a bit to begin with. So we did a look on Google to have a look what people were doing. Some were buying new feeders, a slightly different type of feeder, but then someone else suggested that you put three halves of a feeder together, and in doing that we've actually found that the waste has reduced a lot less, and by putting the bale on its side, it wastes a lot less as well, and we've just been forking a little bit off every single day, and it's working well for us. That is the job done. You can see how the gateway's looking back down to the farm. So the sun's out and I'm going to give Dad a haircut. What a fine setting for a hair appointment. Turn around, give us a spin. Right, let's see what I can do. Give us a twirl. Very nice. It's not smart, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a job.